Great afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's an amazing Tuesday. It is an amazing Tuesday afternoon, and we are at our normal lunchtime empowerment talks with Dr. Vaughn. I am Dr. Shavonna Whitehead, and as always, it is my honor, privilege, and my pleasure to join you right here every Tuesday at 1 p.m. just to talk about it. Good afternoon, beautiful. How are you? As you can hear the song playing in the background, the song It Was Necessary, as we talk about our topic today, I am better because of what I went through. Our topic for today is simply, I am better because of what I went through. When we realize that what we have dealt with or what we've experienced was necessary, we'll look at our experiences totally different. We'll look at them not from a place of defeat. We'll look at them not from a place of anger, not from a place of despair. But listen to what she said. It was necessary. Everything you experienced, it was necessary. Everything you endured, it was necessary. And so, I don't know about you, but I get excited when now that I look at what I went through, I look at it differently. That's right, Ronald. Yes, it was necessary. It was necessary. When I actually begin to think about it. Some of the things, some of the skills and the abilities and some of the things that you tapped into, you would not have tapped into if you not have went through what you went through. You would not have tapped into what you went through. Good afternoon, Dad. How are you? Good afternoon, Aunt Jackie. Listen, some of the things that you are birthing now, you would have never attempted had you not gone through the dark season, had you not endured the painful season. Some of us, if the truth be told, we would not be with the mates that we are with if we didn't have our hearts broken by the wrong one. We would not actually be so committed and be so passionate if we hadn't been so betrayed and so misused. And sometimes when we look at things, we look at it from the wrong perspective. Hi, Miss Darlene. We look at it from the place of our devastation. We look at it through the eyes of our pain. We look at it through the eyes of our hurt. We look at it through the eyes of our agony. But what would happen if you look through your situation through the eyes of its potential? What would happen if you look through your situation through the lens of what's to come and not what you're facing right now? I know that's easier said than done. I know you're saying, Dr. Vaughn, you don't know what situation I'm going through. So it's easier said than done to look at what's to come and not what I'm facing. Because what I'm facing right now, I'm facing some hell right now. What I'm facing right now, I'm facing some devastation right now. What I'm facing right now, I'm facing some agony right now. What I'm facing right now, I'm facing some uncertainty right now. So, Dr. Vaughn, it's easier said than done for you to tell me to look through the lens of what I know God going to do or what I know is to come, because you're not dealing with what I'm dealing with. I understand. No, I'm not dealing with what you're dealing with, but I've been in a dark place too. I've been in a dark, painful season too. I've been in a dark season of agony and everything. But guess what? When I realized it was necessary, it becomes my victory story. Did you hear what I said? When I realized what I went through was necessary, it becomes my victory story. It doesn't become my victim story. It becomes my victory story. I am no longer a victim to what I experienced. I'm no longer a victim to what I went through. I'm no longer a victim to the situations and circumstances of life that I endured. I am now my story is victory. Why? Because I realized that I had the grace to live through what I lived through. Because the mere fact that I'm still here, the mere fact that I can tell you what I went through means that I came through. Did you hear what I said? The mere fact that I can tell you that I went through means that I came through. And then if I look at myself at how I was before I went through to how I am now, come on here. Then I looked at the Shavonna I was before the devastation, the Shavonna I was before the betrayal, the Shavonna I was before the letdown, the Shavonna I was before the heartbreak. And then I look at the Shavonna I am today, February 2021. Good afternoon, Bishop. Good afternoon, Janella. Good afternoon, Earlene, Danielle. Listen, I am better, Miss Charlene. I am better. If I would have succumbed to what I went through and stayed in my devastation and allow it to take my mind, I would be living a nasty life right now. But I am better. I am better. Tell somebody growth and strength comes out of storms. That's right, Nicole. It was necessary. Tell somebody growth and strength comes out of my storm. Growth and strength comes out of my storm. I birthed growth and strength through things people never thought I would make it through. Through things that people never thought I would survive. Through things that people never thought that I would conquer. Through things that people thought I would lose my mind in. Do you hear what I'm saying? They thought I would lose my very mind. Hallelujah. They thought I would lose my very mind in this state. But how I view what I'm in right now determines how I come out. Because guess what? Some of us, if we are true to it and we actually sit down in the quiet moments of ourselves, we birth some major strength and some major growth in the midst of some messy places. I can't hear nobody. We birth some major growth and some major strength right in the middle of some of our darkest, messiest places. Some people didn't even survive half of the stuff that we endured. How dare us not say that we are better because of what we went through? The power is in your perspective. 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 How you see what you're in determines how you get to what you need to get to. What am I saying? If in fact I'm in the middle of a storm, I'm in the middle of the darkest season of my life, painful, agony, and everything. If all I can do is complain about where I am, if all I can do is pay attention to where I am, if all I can do is speak the frustration that I have from where I am, if all I can do is be upset about where I am, then guess what? I'm stuck in the mindset, and where I am has now consumed me. But let me help you understand something. There is so much better in me that I can't allow what I'm going through right now to consume my mind, because my mind don't belong here. Come on here. My mind don't belong here. That's right, Nicole. It was good that I was afflicted. It was good. I have to shift my mind because my mind don't belong here. My mind is not in my situation because my situation don't have that much power over me. My mind is where I'm going. Oh, come on here. My mind is where I'm going. Listen, like and share this video and comment shared if you're on here. I'm giving away some items at the end of this live. I'm giving away 3 items at the end of this live. It's love month. We doing self-love and I'm loving on y'all. So I'm going to give away some stuff at the end of this live. Please like and share this video, comment, #shared, and I'll make sure I'll enter you in the drawing. But listen, my mind is not where I am. So if I shift my perspective, case in point, let me give you an analogy. My sisters are on here, Nicole, Kendra, Madeline. Listen, I cannot see without my glasses. They know I can't see without my glasses. I can't read none of these comments. When I allow my situation, come on here. When I allow my situation to take over my mind, it blinds me and I can't see. It takes off the lenses of my victory and my future. So I put my victory and my future down because my situation has clouded me. Now I can't see. But when I shift my perspective and put my victory back on, I can see. Come on here. When I put my victory back on, because this is my victory. This is my coat. This is what's on me. It belongs to me. It got my name on it. These glasses got my prescription. They don't belong to anybody else. So when I put my victory back on, I can see my mind is where I'm going. I can see shared. I can see she sure can. I can see come on. I can see put my victory back on. I can see because I have now gained control of my mind for me to see where I'm going and not where I am. There's power in perspective. You have to unlock the power that you have. You have to shift now. Somebody just type shift now. That's right, Nicole, I'm grateful for it. Somebody type shift now. Shift now. Shift now. I know you ain't got to figure it out, but just type it. Shift now. I know you don't know how you're going to shift your mind, but I dare you just declare it. Shift now. Shift now. Shift now. Shift now. My mind is shifting. My emotions are shifting. My feelings are shifting. My actions are shifting. My verbiage is shifting. My mindset is shifting. Shift now. I know you're probably saying, Dr. Vaughn, why in the world would you tell me shift now? Because listen, if you are going to get where you're supposed to be, you got to unlock that power that's been locked up inside of you, that's been succumbed and suppressed by all the situations you've been going through. You got to tunnel through all of it, unlock that power, and then shift everything. Shift everything. Shift everything. I mean, shift everything. Listen, storms, trials, and tribulations are necessary. Storms, trials, and tribulations are necessary. I was on a teaching last night about grace. We're talking about my grace is sufficient for you. And therefore, I take pleasure. I take pleasure in my storms. I take pleasure in my trials. I take pleasure in my tribulations. Not because I like them. Come on here. It ain't because I like them. That's right, Kendra. It ain't because I like them. I don't like the storms. I don't like the trials. I don't like the tribulations. I don't like them. They don't feel good. They feel uncomfortable. But however, they are necessary. Okay. You say, Dr. Vaughn, that sounds good. How are they necessary? Let me tell you. Storms. Storms cause you to grow resilience in the ability to withstand anything with wisdom and power. Did you hear what I said? I'll tell you again. Storms cause you to grow resilience in the ability to withstand anything with wisdom and power. I'll say it again. Storms cause you to grow resilience in the ability to withstand anything with wisdom and power. My storm, the storm that you tried to pray away, the storm that you wanted to get out of, the storm that you hated that it was there, it was in the midst of that storm that you developed your resilience. It was in the midst of that storm that you developed your bounce back. It was in the middle of that storm that you actually developed the actual tenacity to be able to overcome anything. Prior to the storm, you didn't have that kind of strength because you ain't had to fight nothing. But when that storm came, you developed the resilience to fight through anything. The devil can throw anything at you, but because of that storm you went through, now you can conquer all of them. So the storm was necessary. Tell somebody the storm was necessary. The storm was necessary. This was good to me when I was putting it together. So I'm excited. Don't you worry. I'm excited because this was blessing me. Then listen, trials. Trials cause you to toughen up, resulting in the development of perseverance and strength. I'll say it again. Trials cause you to toughen up, resulting in the development of strength and perseverance. You hear what I said? I'm saying it again. Trials cause you to toughen up, resulting in the development of strength and perseverance. Listen, if the trial did not come, some of us would not have learned the actual ability to persevere. Many of us prior to storms and trials would give up at the drop of a dime. But because we were in the middle of the hardest trial and we had something on our mind, we learned how to persevere to get to our destination no matter what. So the trial had to teach you how to toughen up. The trial taught you not to give up so easily. The trial taught you not to throw in the towel so easily. The trial taught you that there was more in you than you thought. The trial taught you that there was more in you. You didn't need nobody to prophesy to you. Didn't need nobody to preach to you. Didn't need nobody. The trial taught you that if you sat with you long enough, that there was more in you. Come on here. The trial had to toughen you up and cause you to develop some resilience. That's right, Nicole. I would have never known my strength. The trial was necessary because this is what it had to develop. So you got your storm that helped you develop resilience, wisdom, and power. Now you got your trial that gave you strength and perseverance. Now come on, tribulation. Come on. We got to talk to you. Come. Come on, tribulation. Tribulations cause you to seek God, resulting in a more in-depth relationship, revelation, and manifestation in your life. I'll say it again. Tribulations cause you to seek God, resulting in a more in-depth relationship, revelation, and manifestation in your life. So tribulation came and sat down beside me. And tribulation thought it was going to knock me over. But tribulation didn't understand because the storm had already gave me the resilience, because the trials had already gave me the perseverance. By the time the tribulation showed up, I already knew how to get in contact with God. You know what? This ain't going to do nothing but push me further to God. I'll say it again. Because the trial, come on here, because the storm came, it then already gave me the wisdom, the resilience, and the power. And then come on, the trial showed up, and you know what? The trial toughened me up, gave me some strength and perseverance. So by the time the tribulation got here, the tribulation was like a wind blowing, like, oh, okay, you want to blow? Let me just turn to God because I'm going closer to God. Because the only thing you're going to do is push me closer to God. And what is that going to do? It's going to give me revelation and manifestation. Somebody said, I got revelation and manifestation. I got revelation and manifestation. I got revelation and manifestation. That's what the tribulation did. The tribulation pushed me to God, who gave me revelation and manifestation. Because once he revealed to me that what I was going through was not for my demise, it was not to kill me, but what I was going through was actually developing me, then I had the manifestation that if I stayed in it long enough, I was going to reach what I was going. My manifestation was my promise. The revelation, he already told me why I'm in it. He told me why I'm in it. Stay in it long enough to trust me. Stay in it long enough to trust me. I'm going to give you revelation and manifestation. So what do? You look at your storms, your trials, and your tribulation and say, thank you. I dare somebody just say, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Storm, thank you. Tribulation, appreciate you. Trial, oh, you were so kind. Thank you. Because guess what? Storm, you gave me one step. Trial, you gave me my next step. Tribulation, I stepped up a little bit higher. So with each step that y'all sent my way to try to knock me down, it only took me closer to God. It only took me closer to destiny. It only took me closer to promise. So listen, you got to learn to say thank you. You got to learn how to say thank you. You ain't got thank. You know what, trial? You know what? I appreciate you. Girl, you showed up. You irritated me and pissed me off while you was here. But you know what? I thank you. I do. I appreciate you. So you have to learn how to say thank you for everything. You have to love your journey, even the stormy part. Okay? You got to love your journey, even the stormy part. Because you got, what did we say earlier? You got to shift. When you shift your perspective, you can love your journey. Good God Almighty. If y'all knew half of my journey, listen. Sometimes you just got to appreciate the journey. It don't feel good, but you just got to appreciate the journey. And guess what? And then you got to laugh at it sometimes while you're going through it. You be like, you really showing up strong this time. Okay. All right. You shook me a little bit yesterday, but you know what today? I'm just laughing at you. You showed up strong. That's right, Nicole. Appreciate y'all. You showed up strong. So listen, when we talk about, listen, So when we talk about this storm and the trials and the tribulations, that storm thing really kind of got me, because sometimes we get through so many storms of our lives, because storms have different aspects. Storm have the aspect of sound, wind, and waves. Storms have the aspect of sound, wind, and waves. Did you hear what I said? Storms have the aspect of sound, wind, and waves. The sound sometimes distorts our ability to be able to hear. The wind sometimes knocks us down, and the wave sometimes makes us unstable. Did you hear what I said? The sound sometimes makes it unable for, gives us an inability to be able to hear. And the wind comes and it begins to knock us down. The waves come and make us unstable. That's how we look at it with these eyes. But let me show you how I look at the storm. The sound comes to wake me up. The wind comes to shift me. And the waves come to give me balance. I say it again. I see it as the sound comes to wake me. The wind comes to shift me. The waves come to give me balance. Dr. Vaughn, what are you trying to say? The sound comes to wake me so that I can no longer hear what is before me, but now I can hear what's above what's before me. Because if you ever know, when the storms are happening and the sound is really loud, you struggle even harder to hear what you're really trying to hear. So the sound of the storm made me listen more clearly for God. Okay? Then the wind came. The wind did not come to knock me down. The wind came to shift me. The wind came to shift me from where I was in this stagnant, stale place to where I needed to be. Because some of us wouldn't move unless the wind came. Some of us would not move unless the wind came. Some of us would not move unless the wind came. So the wind didn't come to knock me down. It came to shift me. And then lastly, the waves did not come to make me unstable. The waves came to make me balance. What am I trying to say? Because sometimes we're on these planes that we think we should be. Sometimes the wave got to come to bounce us to where we need to be. Come on here. Some of us are on this level plane. The wave got to come to bounce us to where we need to be. If the wave didn't come, we would still be stagnant. So the wave didn't come to make me unstable. The wave came to bounce me where I needed to be. So listen, I came to tell you today, listen, I am better. You are better because of what you went through. Somebody should just type that. I am better because of what I went through. I am better because of what I went through. I am better. I am better. You. Y'all don't understand how good this was to me. Y'all don't understand how good this was to me. I am better because of what I went through. I am better because of what I went through. I am better because of what I went through. Not because I know enough. Not because I know everything. Because guess what? I don't. I don't know everything, and I'm not where I'm not at my final destination. I still got some growing to do. I still got some involving to do. I still got some work that God is doing in me. That's right. Type it. I am better. That's right. I'm better because of what I went through. Listen, what I'm going through, I got to see past it. We said it earlier. I'm shifting my mind. What I'm going through ain't going to consume my mind because I'm better than what I'm going through. What I'm going through is not going to consume me because my mind not here. My mind is where it should be. My mind is on the things that it should be. So yeah, you threw something at me, but guess what? It didn't shake me. It didn't shake me because I am better. I am better. Some of us got some victory stories that if we told people what we've really been through, they would look at us like, are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, really. I sure am. They would say, oh my God, you made it through that? Yep, I sure did. I made it through it. I made it through it. I made it all the way through it. Think about it. Think about where you are now. Real talk. Think about it where you are now and where you were before. Come on. You got to admit the road ain't been easy, but you got to admit that you better. You got you. That's right, Kenny. I made it through. You got to admit that you're better. You are better because of what you went through. And still, that's right, Kenny, and still making it through. And still making it through. I am better because of what I went through and still making it through. Listen, I just wanted to come and give you a different perspective today. When God was like working with me, he's working with me on me. When I told y'all this whole month is about self-love, listen, sometimes you got to go to a place where you focus on you and the betterment of you, even if people don't understand. Because they'll understand when you come out better, they'll understand it. Until then, this is about you and God. This is about you and God. You are better because of what you went through. Because of the mere fact that you're here to say you went through it, that you went through it, is already a clear indication. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. I hope literally when I tell y'all the way God was dealing with me and how he blessed me, I am excited. I'm excited about everything that God is doing. And so, listen here, I just randomly, 1 second, I'm going to actually do the giveaway. I've actually been writing down the names, throwing them in this little thing as y'all talking, as y'all commenting. Yes, that's right. That's right, Bishop. That's right. That's right, Nicole. Me and God. Me and God. Don't y'all worry. Me and God got this. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Me and God got this. We got it for real. I mean, we got it like the Bible say. We got it for real. Don't you worry. Don't you even worry. We got it like the Bible say. All right. So listen. So my giveaways, and you need to inbox me your address when I call your name. Like I told y'all, I love to give. Anybody that knows me, my sisters are on here. Anybody that knows me know that I love to give. I absolutely love to give. That's just me. I just love to give. And so I am actually going to give away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm giving away 5 things. You know, I just love it. I get excited. And I love to give. And it's Love Month. And so, as always, I love on people all throughout the year, but I like to love on them, especially during Love Month. So listen, Tiffany, if you're still on here, let me know. Tiffany, if you're still on here, Tiffany, comment I'm still here, because you got to still be here. So Tiffany, you still here? Nicole, don't you start nothing. What I don't, he makes the difference. Sufficient in my insufficiency. Don't do that. You know, it messed us up last night. Don't do us like that, Nicole. Tiffany, are you still here? Nina, are you still here? Nina, are you still here? Kendra, you still on? All right, I see Nina. All right, Nina, you're one of my winners. Kendra, are you still on? Vanessa, are you still on? All right, Kendra, you're one of mine. Vanessa, are you still on? Oh, I mean, Nicole, it messed me up terribly. I mean, terrible. Woo! Sufficient in my insufficiency. God have mercy. Something about that grace. Vanessa, you're one of mine. Can you text me your address again, please? Courtney, you still here? Courtney, you still here? Courtney is my last one. Courtney, you still here? Tiffany, there you are. Tiffany, I was asking for you. You're one of my winners. There you go. There you go. Courtney, are you still here? All right. So listen, I have my winners. Those of you who have won today, listen, I'm giving you a gift today because I believe that you are better because of what you went through. I believe that you matter, and I believe that you're in pursuit of a better you. Those have been our 3 topics for the last 3 weeks. I am sending you a gift because I believe that you matter. I believe that you're in pursuit of a better you, and I believe that you are better because of what you went through. And so because of that, I am actually I'll be shipping you out something. I'll ship it out on tomorrow, but please make sure that I have inbox me with your address. Listen, I want you to know and always confess, no matter what, you are better for what you went through. Shift your perspective. Shift your perspective. It's your victory story. You're not a victim. It's your victory story. It's your victory story. And y'all know what? I am excited about where God is taking all of us. I'm excited about your future. I'm excited about your destiny. It is my hope and my prayer that something was said today that strengthened you, that blessed you, that empowered you, that helped you to push a little bit further. I always have a great joy being here with you every Tuesday at 1 p.m. for Lunchtime Empowerment Talks with Dr. Vaughn. I am Dr. Shavonna Whitehead. I am the owner of Dr. Shavonna L. Whitehead, LLC, under which She's More Now is housed. And so we are grateful for you. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Thank you so much for sharing this on your pages. Thank you so much. And for those of you who know people that don't have social media, this will be uploaded to our YouTube page as soon as this is over. And so we are just grateful just to be a blessing. We are growing together. We are being strengthened together. We are coming through together. We are transforming together. So I hope that you have an amazing day, and that most of all, you will join me back here next week, Tuesday at 1 p.m. for Lunchtime Empowerment Talks with Dr. Vaughn. Have an amazing day. Love you too, Dad. Love you too, Bishop. Thank you so much. You guys have an amazing day.